Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Story Times with Sleet and Eclipse.
Hello.
Today, if you've seen the last episode, you know exactly where we're gonna go with this one.
Yep, unless you forgot.
Or you just didn't watch the end, which, how dare you? Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here.
Oh, yeah, my cat left. That was in my lap before, so now I can stand up, which is more fun in VR.
Yeah. Hell, I have been standing practically all day.
Your legs must hate you now.
Oh, absolutely.
They're
Literally,
sore.
after my...
They're probably gonna get sore in the morning.
Eh,
or something.
probably. Anyway, so welcome to Storytime with Sleet and Eclipse. Today's is going to be about injuries that we've had over the years.
Oh man, do we have some stories for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me go ahead and say this instead. Injuries and near-death experiences. There we go.
Yeah.
Because
So he
one of
has
the...
two or something?
Yeah, because
That
one of
is
them...
really close, I would feel.
Yeah, because one of them, I didn't technically get hurt or injured. I was just almost dead.
Yeah. Another includes the head.
Hmm. Well, that one is injury, so...
Yeah. Okay.
So, which
who
one
wants
of
to
us
go
wants
first?
to go first? God damn it! You took my question!
I mean, I could go first. I have a pretty good story in mind.
Sure.
Okay, so
Oh, wait,
it
before we do...
was. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh wait, never mind. I see what you're doing.
Fucking hell. Grab the... Motherfucker.
Come on, you can do it. You're a big kid now. You can do it.
Shut up.
There you go.
Alright.
No.
Pin there, and that there. Alright.
So,
There you go.
yeah, this one doesn't really need to include any of the pens for this one, which is nice, because the pens hate us, and will disappear randomly. Anyways, so it was, I'm pretty sure during the summer, yes, it was, because I did not get to show off the scar to anyone at school, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know which one this is
I recently
already.
ordered, I recently ordered new headphones, and they came in the mail. And of course, there was tape on the box to make sure it was stay closed and shit. And I didn't have any scissors to open it. Until I decided to use a goddamn knife. Now, if you don't know, knives are very pokey, and they hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So the box is not too big. It was just some small headphones. My hand was like this, holding the box down, and my hand right here was poking the tape with that knife. I'm sure you can start to see where this is going. So the knife slips and pokes the God damn it, the floppy thingy on your finger between your
The webs between your fingers.
Yeah. I poked right there and punctured a hole in my hand.
Fun.
And my mom, who was in the living room, so actually I might need this. So there's a wall. Here is the kitchen. Here is the living room. I was in the kitchen, Mom was in the living room, and there's a wall right here. So she did not see what happened. I, horrified by the situation when it started bleeding, of course. There's a hole in my hand, man. So I just quietly went to where the band-aids were, which was above the washer, and tried to put a band-aid over it. And obviously, that was not gonna work, man. That was not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So I started panicking because that band-aid already was kind of, like, all used up from the
Drenched.
blood. Yeah, drenched. And I don't know why, but in my mind, I was scared that Mom was gonna be mad at me and I was gonna get in trouble. Which was stupid. Oh my god. Even the most strict parents will help you if you hurt yourself. Like,
Unless they just literally don't give two shits about you. Which parents are those?
probably some, but like,
Mm-hmm.
anyways, I
Unfortunately.
was scared going up to mom with like a bunch of napkins over it to kind of control the bleeding a little bit. I just went like, Mom, I put a hole in my hand. No, I don't know what I said. I don't remember what I said. It was like 2 years ago when this happened. But I told her about the hole in my hand, and my dad was home, and my God, was I lucky to have him. He was in the military for a few years, so he would know what to do in the situation. So he got my hand wrapped up, and yeah, I couldn't type for like 2 to 3 weeks or something. As I said, this was during the summer, so I could not show off the damn scar. Damn it! So that part sucked.
But I
I think
mean, the good
the
thing
entire
is,
story sucked.
it's fine. But the good news is you wouldn't have, lost any like schoolwork due to it because you didn't have school, meaning you didn't have any work to catch up on.
Yeah. Luckily, one of the most luckiest thing about that is that it was my left hand. My dominant hand is my right. That's my right hand. Yeah. So, yeah, because I remember, like, I was poking the knife with this hand, which is my right, and then my left hand was, God damn it, was holding the box. So, yeah, that part was lucky. So I was able to still kind of type, maybe write sometimes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to show it off to my best friend, though. Not Sleet, another friend.
Yeah. I literally just recently met this person.
Yeah, like, what, a week or two ago or something?
I'm not keeping track.
Yeah. We met on Discord, by the way.
Yeah.
In the server. Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Do you have a story?
I'm trying to think of which one to tell first. Oh, I know one. So, this one,
Oh, no.
I actually haven't told you either.
Oh! Betrayal.
I literally just remembered this because I was thinking, well, I could try to think of a super serious injury. And I thought of one. So,
Yeah,
I was in school at the time, back in fucking whatever grade. Silence.
Do you remember what school? Like high, middle, elementary?
Oh, this was definitely like middle to like junior.
Okay.
So, I was just minding my business. I dropped my pencil into some sort of like weird ass crevice. And like it's sticking up. Shut up, phone.
Oh no.
So some bullies, because of course, decide, what an idiot, pushes me. I fall over, and the pencil goes straight into my side.
Oh no!
Not to mention,
God.
this pencil was sharp. I was literally,
like freshly sharpened and everything.
Maybe not like super fresh, but at the end of each class, I tend to like sharpen my pencils.
Oh my God!
It's not like, well, yeah, I guess recently, yeah. Anyway, so needless to say, the two people who pushed me over were like, oh shit, got me up and basically just pulled me to the nurse's office. So I thank him for that, for not just fucking running and having me have to like fucking stand up by myself and walk there. I didn't tell on the people because they helped me.
Oh,
and also and we just put like a little cast over it and let it heal over time. So yeah, that was fun. Hope those bullies fucking learned a lesson.
Yeah, like make sure they don't like bump or get stabbed something sharp.
Or how about just stop picking on people? It could end terribly.
True, actually, yeah, that's better. Yeah.
God. So yeah, that's my very short story.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna tell them the trampoline story with my ankle. Remember that one? told you.
No.
You probably
Alright.
will as I get on. Okay. So
Oh wait, yeah, I
I was on
remember
the
now.
trampoline by myself, and if you have a trampoline, you probably know this feeling whenever you jump and then you accidentally land on your ankle. It usually lasts for a few seconds, the pain, I mean, and then you'll be fine. So that happens to me. I land on my ankle. It hurts for a few seconds. But that's what I was expecting. It was gonna hurt for a few seconds and I'll be fine. It did not stop hurting. And I heard, not pretty sure, I heard a pop whenever I did that. So, yeah! The pain got worse, and I literally had to crawl. This was outside, of course. So, actually, so the porch with the back door was right there, and there's a path going all the way over here, or actually right here or something. That's where the trampoline is. I literally had to crawl all the way to the front porch and then to my back door. While in
Sorry,
pain.
I was just giving the viewers a
course.
better view.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right.
So yeah, we got porch, back door, and then over here like a trampoline where I was. I had to crawl back, and I was literally sobbing. I was in so much pain. Oh my god! But I was able to make it to my parents' room, where they were just chatting with each other. And then when I saw when I was clearly in pain and crying, they knew. Oh shit, she fucked up.
Just what the fuck happened to you?
No. They were like, oh no, what happened? And I explained to them what happened. My dad asked, did you hear a pop? And remember, he was in the military, so yeah, I should tell him the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking said no. Probably because I was in shock. I was still kind of processing of what just happened. And I was scared, again, of my parents being mad at me. Okay, so they got me to my bed, and Mom laid like 2 towels over a Ziploc bag full of ice. Very smart. And rested it on my ankle. It was my right ankle, by the way. I don't know why you need to know that, but and
people might
I
be
literally
curious.
texted my cousin, who were practically sisters, and we care about each other very much. I just said, hey, kind of fucked up my ankle. Want to come here and hang out with me while I'm in pain? She was just like, on my way.
she literally just burst through the door like Chi-Chi caring for Gohan.
And she showed me a bunch
Where's
of
my
funny
baby?
videos and stuff, made my day and everything. And that, yeah, she was great help with just my mood mostly.
Yeah.
And I was not able to walk that well. And you may be asking, what if you had to eat or use the bathroom or something? I had to text my parents, hey, can you help me to the bathroom or the kitchen or whatever? They would help me, and then they'll help me back into my room and stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, I was kind of like hopping on my ankle while my parents were holding me up. That's kind of how it was for a few days. And this was during school. It was on a Thursday. So I stayed home
God
on
damn it.
Friday, of course.
Careful. Come on, hands. Alright, we're good.
You good?
We're good.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm sure everyone was curious while I was limping around everywhere during Monday. Yeah. And I have no problems with my ankle now. I'm able to move it all over the place.
Yep.
Now, which is good.
Sounds
Again,
like a typical,
this was around
like...
2 years ago.
Yeah, it sounds like a typical, like, dislocation of the joint.
Yeah, we
Or
we
maybe
never went to the
popping
doctors.
it out of its socket.
We didn't exactly need to. Yeah. Since I told them I did not hear a pop, they listened and did not take me to the hospital or something. Also, another reason why I probably said no to my ankle popping or dislocating or whatever happened. A few weeks ago, I think, Dad told me how painful it was to have your joint popped or something. You have to like pop it back into the socket or something. So that was probably another reason why I did not want to tell.
What a fucking coincidence, huh?
Yeah, it was like
Literally,
like a few weeks, maybe even a month ago.
I can just imagine the dad reminiscing, like, didn't I tell my daughter how painful this is gonna be? Did you hear one? No. Good.
He is a fun dad, and he sometimes made jokes about the situation. He made horrible dad jokes. I don't remember them, but I know he made horrible dad jokes, man.
You need to get a leg up on your life, huh?
Or like, you should really stand up for yourself.
God damn it! Why didn't
And the fact that I needed help walking,
Come on, back to the senior citizen center. You know what's funny is that the story that I'm gonna tell next just so happens to also be a trampoline story.
Oh no! If it's the one I'm thinking about,
it most definitely is. I've only had one incident on a trampoline. Ow! Fuck.
And it's that one. Okay. Yeah, this was probably one of the most insane stories from him, if not the most insane story. So, fuck.
You're right.
Prepare yourself. Like whenever I get too close, look.
Yeah, you just stop.
I'm moving right now.
Yeah, you just stop.
You just stop. Yeah, I would just click the stop button.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm sitting down, so that way that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, because I often like back up a little bit, and I'm like, fuck.
You're just stuck.
Anyways, go on with your story. I'm scared.
So, this one
won't stop yelling at me. Also,
shut up, Discord. Anyway, so here's the thing. I remember this so well, down to the date and year. 2012, Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah!
You forgot about that part, didn't you?
Yep.
Worst Valentine's Day I've ever had. So, at the time, I'm like 7, maybe 8 years old. I'm thinking 7. So, to like give a bit of a detailed kind of way my day is, or at least used to be, I don't need the pen. So, me and my younger cousin named Justin, we used to get off on the same bus. We used to go to the same school. We would get off the bus at the same time at my grandmother's house. I will need this pen for a little bit later, though, so I'm gonna grab this and put it here for now.
Sitting down, because my legs are getting tired.
Fair. Hell, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't stand up much during VR, so.
Yeah. So, and then my brother and other cousin... Fuck off. God damn it. Alright.
Discord or what's happening?
Nope. Headset power.
I'm gonna just steal this pen.
Motherfuck, get back here. Alright. Anyway, now that that's charging... Fucking stop it! I need these! You're ruining my video! Ow. Fuck, that's a wall.
No such thing as ruining videos in VR chat.
Fair. Alright, so back to my story. So, my brother and other cousin, Christian and Kaylee. Christian is my brother, Kaylee's other cousin. So, they would typically get off after us and would also arrive at the same time. At my grandmother's house. This day, the two cousins had a doctor's appointment, so they couldn't show up. So I got home.
Says I have a doctor's appointment.
Mm-hmm. What? ironic for what was about to happen next.
Oh yeah.
So, I get home, set my stuff down, and go sit down and watch SpongeBob or something. I don't remember. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume SpongeBob since, I was like 7 or 8. That was the shit back in the day. It still kind of is, except for the newer episodes. The newer episodes suck. Anyway.
Fun fact, I've never seen SpongeBob.
Yeah, you're weird. Anyway.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, so...
Yeah.
Can I finish my story? Stop interrupting! You're rude!
Finish! Go!
So, my brother got home a little bit afterwards because, he always does. He sets his stuff down, rests for a minute because, school, and then says, hey, you want to go jump on the trampoline? I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. I obviously didn't say this. I was 7 to 8. I feared I was going to get the shit kicked out of me if I ever said that.
Probably like... It was probably
yeah,
like...
sure, let's do this.
Yeah, sure, let's go, or something like that.
Yeah. So, we get to the trampoline, which is where I'm going to go ahead and actually use this. So, we're going to say that the house was here, the patio was here, and there's a swimming pool here that's not really important right now. It will be later. And then there's the trampoline all the way out here. So, we go out, we go up, we go to the trampoline. So, we're playing and fighting like typical brothers, pushing, fake punches. Make up your mind.
Okay.
Anyway. Stop punching me! Anyway. Okay. So, anyway, we're jumping, we're fighting, we're doing basic brother activities. He pushes me one time. I, really liking Lex Luthor in Lego Batman 2, for reference, he has a death animation where he's literally spinning on his heels and then falls and just explodes into pieces because it's a Lego game. So, I do that, except I don't spin and land on my back. I spin and land head first into the metal bar. Because my trampoline didn't have protective nets or protective casing. So I hit the metal bar, slide down, my forehead is just right there on the spring as I stop. At the same time, though, the second I stop, my brother bounces, splitting my head open. Immediately, I start crying, of course, my brother starting to panic, thinking, oh god, what have I done? He looks over at me, sees the gaping hole in my head, immediately just fucking grabs me, jumps off, and fucking books it into the house, screaming for help. So, we get inside, grandmother, wondering what the commotion is, goes inside the kitchen, sees what is happening, immediately goes, what the hell happened? Gets a rag, gets it wet, keeps it over my head to dry up the blood, or keep it in anyway. What are you doing? What is your arm doing?
I was trying to see if these things have like touch physics. Didn't, and then this arm just went new.
It went fucking through your corpse. Well, I said corpse. It went through your body. You get the point. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah, so she puts a wet rag over my head, keeping the blood in, and we get in her minivan and peel out so quick that I almost thought she had broken the fence. For a little bit of reference, my grandmother has a fence like right out here that's kind of like a retractable and then go back in kind of gate. So,
yeah,
we go out. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. It's annoying. Alright. So, we go out and we're on the way to the hospital. Of course, me losing a shit ton of blood starts blacking out. My brother and grandmother are trying to keep me awake because, if I pass out, how long will it take for me to wake back up? So I stay awake forcefully. I literally force myself to stay awake no matter how much I wanted to sleep. So we're almost to the hospital, about like 2/3 of the way there. We get pulled over by a cop car. The officer gets out, says, "Ma'am, you want to know, can I ask why you were speeding?" He hears me, like, kind of like whimpering in the back. He looks back there, sees that I have a massive gaping hole in my head, and is like, "We'll go ahead and get you there, ma'am." So, if it weren't for this officer, we might have had, like, a not at all good chance of getting there in time. So I'm going to go ahead and thank that officer. I doubt you're watching this, but hey, who the fuck knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, so we get there. We immediately sit down, check in, saying, "Please help us." The doctors / nurses / front desk people, whatever, sees me, gets one of the little, like, bandage kind of like cast things, puts it over my head, and just tapes it. And then we wait for about 4 hours. Yes, 4 hours for a doctor. After the 4 hours, and the amount of people coming in, checking in on me, my mother included, who was currently at work in the other hospital, like right there. Yeah, it was an interesting call for her. Anyway, so...
Yeah, like, hey, your son has a hole in his head?
What do you mean my son has a hole in his head? Yeah, he's in the ER right now, so, you want to come check in on him? I bet she's never peeled out of a building faster in her life.
Yeah, and she's like, "What?"
What? I could just imagine she literally just drops the phone and fucking flash runs into the fucking building.
I hit my hand.
Don't make us add another injury story.
There's a wall. No, there's a broom right here, actually. But I hit the wall right there. And
yeah, there's a wall right here. I can't hit you in the face. You're lucky.
Lol.
Anyway, so after the 4 hours, the doctor finally calls us in, and I go inside. He gives me 2 options. Would you rather stitch your head back together or paste your head back together, which is basically flesh glue? Me, a naive young child, thinking, stitches have needles, needles hurt, I'm gonna go with paste, it can't be that bad, right? Yeah. Boy, I wish I did stitches. That shit hurt. Literally, it felt like an entire hive of wasps stinging you right on your injury, which in itself, just getting touched in that space is going to be painful. So, needless to say, I was in pain the entire time. After that, it was just typical day, kind of. After, the pasting and the waiting for it to dry, we go up to see my grandfather, who is also in the hospital just because something, I don't even know. I don't even remember why he was in there. Maybe heart problems? I don't know. Anyway, so we go up, see him. He's wondering why I'm wearing the thing. And then we had to explain it to him. And yeah. The next day, I was definitely talk of the town, getting so many people saying, "What happened to you?" I was the popular kid at the moment.
Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna have to go for a few minutes, probably.
Alright.
I'll check for a second. Just hold on a second.
What the fuck? Well, I guess while she's gone, I'll go ahead and tell you my other story. Happens at the same place. Oh yeah, another thing. My parents, family, and friends, and guardians, aka grandparents, didn't want me getting on a trampoline ever again. I mean, understandably, but I've grown more resilient, so yeah. Anyway, story number two. Three. Story number three. So let's go ahead and grab this again. Here's the house. Let's do this. So here's the house.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm gonna go ahead and tell my other story.
Okay.
So there's the house. There's like a dog pen like right here that leads out here. Out here where there is a fence, there's like a crap ton of plants here blocking the walkway. So here is the patio again, and the swimming pool is, if my character can stop walking backwards for 5 minutes, is right here. This is going to be important later. So, I'm just, going out. My parents and... So, my dad, aunt, and grandmother... So, go ahead and remember all this real quick. They're all, like, way up here. You remember how I said in the other story, the house, or, like, the trampoline was, like, up here with the house, like, over here? Yeah, they're past that. So, they are, like, a good 2 to 3 minute walk away from the house. So, I'm back there. They have, like, a fire going. They're just, talking about grown-up shit. I don't know. Maybe how their days were, what they've been going through. Boring stuff. Anyway, I'm kidding. But, yeah. So, they notice that I am getting really fucking bored and wanting something to do. So they say, hey, go ahead and just go watch SpongeBob. We'll take you home in a minute. So, there I am, all the way up there. Like, fucking way up there.
Up to that light, probably.
No, a little bit further.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
This is a long-ass... This is a big-ass yard. Anyway, the fucking hand, what are you doing? Sorry. So, anyway, they tell me to go watch SpongeBob or something. Me, a very, very young child. This takes place, like, a couple years before the previous story. So, I was very young. So, I'm going in on my scooter because, of course, I was young. I was like, fuck yeah, these things are awesome. So, I'm riding my scooter all the way up here. Instead of, taking the safe route, going down here and around and into the porch, there was a wasp nest over there, so I was terrified. So, instead, I go this way. Through the bushes. One of the bushes, like one of the branches, even, of this bush, go forward, and then smack me in the face, knocking me, my scooter, into the pool. Meaning, me, a very young child who doesn't know how to swim, falls into a pool that's about like 10 feet deep. So, yeah, there I am, struggling because I am fully clothed with shoes on. And I am... Yeah, weighing me down. And I am here struggling. My scooter is long lost in the pool. I'm fairly certain if I were to look back there, it's still gonna be there.
Oh my god.
I could be wrong. Anyway, so I was sitting there for what feels like 10 minutes, even though it was probably like 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe even 5. Who knows?
Yeah.
Needless to say, I was drowning for a while. Well, drowning. I was frantically trying to not drown for a while. The parents, realizing, oh hell, we have a child inside, we might want to go make sure he's not causing a ruckus and, destroying the house. They were like, alright, well, this is fun, we should do this again sometime. So there they are walking, they hear splashing, they're kind of weirded out. They hear me a little bit after, and they're like, oh shit. So they start fucking running towards the house. Well, more towards the pool than the house, but, you know, same difference. So here they are, like, grabbing me, pulling me up, and then the parents were like, "We're so sorry, we thought you were inside watching SpongeBob." And so, them trying to go ahead and get me dry, went back there where the fire was still going. Terrible idea, by the way, just to keep a fire going. Anyway, so they go up there to just lay me next to the fire and dry me off. And yeah, that's how I nearly drowned.
Yep.
Where's my eraser? Okay.
Well, I'm out of stories, I think. Yeah.
Alright.
My headset is low, and I gotta do some stuff, so I gotta go at some point.
Okay.
Soon.
Well, this
was
episode 2 of Stories with Sleet and Eclipse. We hope to see you guys again here next week, where we will be discussing probably like some funny shit that's happened to us.
Just random shit. Let's just call it that. Random stories.
Yep. Just random stories, any story. Well, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, great. If you didn't, you could have left at any point.
That's
In fact,
true.
those who didn't like it are probably gone already. Anyway.
Yeah, but if you like it, then you're still here.
Yeah. Well, that's going to go ahead and cut it. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace out.